Okay, so you're looking north on South Morrison Lake Road, and that's where you'd be coming down from on your way to the cottage. And you can see here is the entrance to Green Place Road. It's a private road, but if you see this sign up here, and Henrik, if you're going to zoom in on the sign, then you have found the right place, and we just got to go down here. Okay. Okay, so behind me is South Morrison Lake Road, and I'm on Green Place Road. And the very first driveway you're going to come to on your left-hand side, the west side of this road, is going to be number 1007. And up there is the cottage, 3 Sunsets Cottage. So follow me, and we'll go check it out. So as you pull up the driveway, there's plenty of space to sort of turn your cars around. You can sort of park along here. You can pull right up to the cottage itself. You can sort of park in these spots. I got my truck sort of parked there. There's a private driveway running there. Don't block that driveway. That's got to be left open so people can get through. So don't park in front of it. So the private road there, you can use that to access the beach if you want to. Don't drive your vehicles down there. It's very wet. But it's hydro access, so you can't block that. But anywhere in here, you can go ahead and park. And we're just going to continue on up here to the cottage. Okay, so we're sort of coming up from the parking area here, and we're heading towards the garage. And up here is the lockbox. Okay, so here we are at the lockbox for the cottage. You just open it up, boop, 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 put in the numbers that you've been given. It opens up. And then out comes the key. And what you can do is you can open the cottage, and then there's another spare key inside the cottage. So what you want to do then is put this key back into the lockbox again, close it up, and then that way it's always safe. You always have a backup key, and you can use the one that's inside the cottage if for any reason you had to actually lock the cottage up. So let's go inside. Actually, Henrik, can you just turn and point the camera this way and sort of open up a bit? This is the septic tank system here. Please do not drive vehicles up in this area at all. Okay, I put some rocks here and there's some poles. Don't drive anything heavy up onto here, right? You can bring your car back up right up to here if you want, and for unloading and stuff. That's not a problem. Even park here. 2 vehicles can sit side by side, but please don't go driving around the lawn and stuff like that. Okay, and just follow me, Henrik, as we go up this way, and we're just going to go up and open the cottage and take a look. Anyway, so here I am at the front door of the cottage. Like I said, you just unlock the door and you're all set, and then you can just go ahead and put the key back into the lockbox there, and because there's a spare key inside that you can use. But for now, let's go around the deck and let's take a look at what we got back here. So we just came from our parking area down there where we had the lockbox, and there's the side door entrance. A little area down here, a nice grassy area to play and get some sun if you like. And then follow me around here, Henrik, and then out here is sort of the back deck of the property where you have the barbecue, and you have some more sliding doors to get in and to from the cottage. And then down there, there's the lake and the whole beachfront area. Just get the recording going, Henry. You can just zoom around there. Okay, come back to me again. I do have a table up here, and then there's some more extra chairs if you want to have this as a sitting area. The table is a bit ratty because that's what this patio furniture does after years. So I do have a nice tablecloth to put on top if you want to use it as a serving table. But I find a lot of people are using it with the barbecue, so these plastic sheets don't go good when you're sort of using hot equipment and all these utensils. So sometimes this tougher table is a bit better to work with when you're barbecuing. But if you want to eat a meal on it, or then turn it into a formal serving table, then you can do that as well. Likewise, if you look down here, there's another patio area down there with another table. So if you wanted to, you can carry this down to that lower area and all the chairs, depending on how you want to do seating, where you want to do meals, whether you were doing them inside or outside here. There's also here a awning that comes out. So if it is raining and you still want to barbecue, You can roll the barbecue over here because it's on wheels, just below the awning, and then you can still barbecue out here. Don't leave it in the out position. Ideally, don't go all the way out if it's going to be a windy day. You know, like, don't leave it, just don't walk away because you think everything's going to be nice. Because if the wind comes up, it's just going to flip that thing over. I don't know. But you can see it goes quite far all the way out. But ideally, if you don't put it that far, that'd be much appreciated. And then she just reels back in. So generally, please just try to always put it back in the closed position so we won't have any wind issues. Okay, let's head down to this barbecue area down here, or sitting area, and check it out. Okay, so we just came from the back deck, and that's the sliding door that goes to the kitchen area. And the table and barbecue are up there, and as I said, you can take that table, and if you want to bring it down here, you can add to this table as well. If you wanted to make this like a serving area or an eating area or whatever you wanted to do, or you know, maybe the older, you know, grandparents and stuff just want to be up here, because from up here you can just now look down on the beach. So there's the whole beach area down there, and there is a walkway to get down along like this. There is a much safer route the other way, but you know, depending on the kids' agility, this is not a problem to head down to the beach and check it out. So, you know, the rocks are a bit sketchy to walk on, but there's a safer route over there which we'll go on. Plus, there's a smooth roadway we can walk across there. Don't worry about pointing at it right now, Hendrik, just go back. Yeah, so you can walk in that way too. And over here you have sort of your main beach area. So we're coming down to the beach area here. There's the cottage way up there with the lower seating area and the back deck. And this is sort of your fire pit area, everybody can sit. You have a nice grate here that you can go ahead and either while you're having a fire, take the coals and slide them under here and then cook burgers, or in the afternoon, if you don't got a MIG fire going, you can do a small fire in here and then go ahead and cook hamburgers and hot dogs and stuff. And other than that, you're just lounge around taking it easy. And if we look over here, we got a number of water toys for you. Stand-up paddleboard. I don't know how long this thing's going to last for the season. Seems like these inflatable things die pretty quick. Sit on top paddleboard. A couple of nice bigger kayaks. These will take up to a 300-pound person, so an adult and a child shouldn't be a problem. You got a nice rowboat here that you can go ahead and take the kids out for rowing. It's not an exercise machine. These things will break if you're trying to crank on it. It's just meant for light rowing, so please just go easy on it. You know, the type of umbrella and guitar playing romantic thing. And a nice big canoe for everybody. And the kids' favorite always is a nice paddle boat. And the seats. All right, Justin. Okay. A couple of hockey nets here. Not actually meant for playing hockey during the summer, but you can use them to as soccer nets, playing soccer with the kids. And over here, we have the beach set. There, the key is in the cottage where once you open the door and get inside the cottage, there's a hook where you have another key for the cottage, but you also have a key for the beach set. It's clearly marked. And you just come in here and unlock it. You can just leave the lock here. And the one door. And there. And that holds the door open for yourself. And generally that one just stays open by itself, but eventually I guess I'll put a hook on it. And you got a little bit of hydro in here if you need to run some power. And let's go take a look inside the shed. Okay, so we're just inside the beach shed here, and you know, we got a nice little mini fridge for you. Usually I have some ketchup, mustard, and relish here, so it's always handy if you just want to quickly cook hot dogs. So it's always good to throw those quick burgers and hot dogs and buns in the fridge here, and then anytime you guys want to eat, you can. If you are doing campfire, I got lots of skewers for roasting hot dogs on the fire. There's quite a few here. They're all hanging here.
Marshmallows.
Marshmallows. Hendrik's saying something. Marshmallows. Okay. I got. Hang on here. I got these things too. I'm not sure which. Maybe this is like a super marshmallow roaster. Or I don't know what these are meant for. I'll have to look it up. But I got these things too. But like I said, I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got like 7 or 8 hot dog skewers or marshmallows if that's what you want to do. I also got a splitting axe here if you need to split firewood or something like that. It's handy. There is also, well, just stay there, Hendrik. Down below here, I got a box of like kids' toys, a soccer ball. These are all just plastic beach toys the kids can dig with, play on the beach. I'm not sure what's all here, what gets added on. There's also a bit of heavy duty, the old Tonkas. They've seen happier days, but the kids still love the Tonka toys. And I have a number of pool noodles here. Lots of noodles and funky water floaty things that you put in there. I even have some kits that haven't even been opened yet, in case you want to do some more floaties. I have a number of inflatable toys here for kids. This one's like for a little baby. This one's brand new. You know, it's meant for the baby, or not baby, but you know, maybe like a 2-year-old or something like that for in the water. That's up to you. There. A number of badminton rackets and tennis rackets and stuff like that to, you know, if you have a dog, we like to take the tennis ball and we just back the ball out in the water, dog swims out, gets it and brings it back, and that's a lot of fun. There's one birdie left, so if you want to play badminton, maybe pick yourself up a pack of birdies. I'll probably throw another pack in here, but I can't guarantee that people wouldn't have lost them or anything. We have a vacuum down here. You can show that, and that's actually works as a blower too. So if you want to inflate some big tubes and stuff like that, the vacuum runs in reverse and you can use it as an inflation device. Got some baseball gloves here for the kids. There's some horseshoes. I haven't set up any stakes yet, but I'll get around to that. A game of bocce ball here. If you're familiar with that game. There it is. And safety buckets to bring in the kayaks, so you are legal. So again, looks like I got some more of these floaty things for the kids. Lots of little toys for the kids. This is the bonus here. I have to still sort of sort all these guys out, but I have a number of these fishing rods on site, and these are working rods. But I would recommend maybe you pick up yourself some line and some hooks or leaders or weights or whatever. That's the stuff that get lost. But these are all functioning, so all you have to do is sort of just, you know, like your legs either tangled up. I'll untangle them, but I don't know what state you're going to find them in. Some of these are just ready to go right now. So if you're going to do fishing with your kids, that'll save you having to bring up fishing hooks. And when you catch the big ones, you can, you know, keep them on the dock, keep them fresh until it comes time to eat, to consume them. And up here, if you can zoom up here, you can see you got no shortage of life jackets. Lots and lots of life jackets. The regular standard old-fashioned style like this. You know, vest style for the adults. I've got quite a few of different sizes for kids of all sizes. Ultimately, you are responsible for your own water safety, but certainly I've got a lot here that you can choose from, and there's no reason why you shouldn't be wearing a life jacket when you're in the water. Here's a little bonus up here. We got a nice stereo, and it has a regular, what do they call it, the RCA jacks, or I'm not sure, stereo jack, that you can plug into your cell phone to play music from your cell phone or iPod or whatever. Other than that, we can the radio.
How I came up in the world.
And we'll show you how that sounds.
Now look,
We got some tunes. Okay, so that's the firework area down there with the beach shed behind me and the main lake. And this is just another path you can take to get down to the lake from the cottage. Again, you got a bit of rocky area you have to sort of navigate here. But you know, we wanted to leave everything as natural as we could.